had Documentum, so many things. HP's own printer download, they have printer software. So to download, they put that on Documentum. So all that kind of projects we were managing and working on it. I was working on it. So it was a wonderful journey in HP. And then my daughter was born, the second child was born, and again I had to take a break for 2 years, 2 to 3 years. I think I took a break because I wanted to give my full time with my child. I can't go and to work with an office and leave my child. I was not able to accept that. So I did it for some time, but that was not working for me. I felt so bad, so I took a break. But during my break also, I was working on something called high frequency trading. Hope you guys have heard about it. It's called high frequency trading is something where you write algorithms in trading to do the trading. Trading is something which is if you apply your emotions, it will not work. You have to apply your logic and you have to be very strong. If you are very fearful when you trade, it is going to be a loss. But if you apply your algorithms, you are not doing your trading. Your emotions are not working on it. Your algorithms are working on it. So I wrote some algorithms and I was running my high frequency trading that gave me success. Sometimes it was really high success I got, but sometimes I lost also. That was a learning for me. I lost in few things, but that was a big learning in my life. So it is not that I was always in a high thing, I always successful. I had my success and I had my failures. But the thing is, with my failures, I didn't stop. I took it as my second step to go to my next level. So that was a point I decided that now I need to go to my next level. I need to do something different. And then that time, this was in 2014. That time, big data was on the boom. So people were all talking about data scientists and big data. So I wanted to try that. I was I mean, previously I had my experience in Java, but now I thought I should try something different. So big data, that was related to Java. So I thought, okay, let me try big data. And then I did a course in big data on Hadoop. And finally I got selected as a senior software engineer. No, as a team lead. I think it was a team lead position I got in big data at Relevance Labs. So they are mainly focused on big data for the Johnson & Johnson project. So Johnson & Johnson has so many, you know, about that medicines and baby products they have, and they have a lot of sales going on, purchases and sales, their raw materials. So they wanted analytics for their business flow. So we created so many analytics for different teams in Johnson & Johnson using big data. So you know how big data works, right? It is not you have one computer is not managing everything. Your data is segregated and it is shared across normal systems. It is, you can have a very low memory or very low configuration systems, but if you have 2 to 3 systems, you can share the huge volume of data, like GBs of TBs of data, you can share across all the systems. So that is how big data works and Hadoop works. So I was working on that, and I became a technical manager from technical lead to a technical manager for big data in Relevance Labs. But one thing I will tell you, like from my childhood, I had one thing in my mind that I have to do something which is kind of an entrepreneurship thing. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to give jobs to others. I wanted to have my own company. This was always in my dream. So even in my school days, when I take a book and study, I always think I'll be daydreaming. Suddenly I'll be studying and then I'll be starting my daydreams. And in the daydreams, I'll be thinking myself running a business. I hope you guys are listening. I hope I'm not. It's all clear, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So that was my dream. So from my childhood, whenever I keep studying, I go daydream and I'll be thinking that I'm running a business and I'll go daydreaming. The thing, that was very deep inside me. I had it in my mind that I have to do a business. I want to do an entrepreneur journey. And also another thing that motivated me was when I was in Tasim Bibi Abdul Khadir College, I had two motivational speakers. They had come up and they were entrepreneurs. I remember, I don't remember her name. she was a lady, and she shared a story of entrepreneurship. There was another man. He had also come, and he had also shared his story about his entrepreneurship. I remember two stories they have shared about entrepreneurship, how they had. And then that also motivated me, and that gave me even more depth. Like, yeah, it is possible. You can also become an entrepreneur. You can also start your own company. You need not be like working. You can also give jobs to others. So that was another motivation, the point I wanted to tell. So when I was working in Relevance Labs, I almost thought, okay, now this time I have to start my company. And that's the time when my brother approached, and he said he wanted to do something, and then he's also having same ideas like me. So he told, let's start something. Okay. And then we started, and he got some project from overseas, and we started on those projects. And slowly we started with one project, then it became two projects, then three projects. So like that it started. That was Odilio Labs Private Limited. So we started a private. So I had a lot of experience of how to start the company, what documents to do. If it's a private limited, what all documents you need to do, how to run a corporate account, all those things. We did it ourselves. So I had great experience then. How do you start a private limited company, and what all the process you need to follow. We had those things. And then, but the thing is, we had our remote, we had our team, we had multiple people working on it, multiple teams, and they were all working remotely. We didn't have any office setup. So we had remote developers working for us. We had freelancers working for us. So I used to find my freelancers from Indeed. I used to get all those profiles from Naukri. I used to get those profiles and do a lot of interviews and then select them. And they were all working on contract. Like remotely they were working. And then this went, and then in 2019 my husband and myself decided that we will start our own project, because he also had few projects that he wanted. So okay, and then I started my LLP with my husband, that is Bamboo Technologies LLP. So Bamboo, how did the name come, Bamboo? My daughter was playing with her toys, and then suddenly she wrote something, and she said, this is the list of companies I'm going to, if I open, I will put these names. And once she said Bamboo, she said, we felt this name is very unique, and bamboo means luck. So this name is a little bit unique. And she said, it came from our daughter's mouth. So we thought, okay, let's keep, suddenly we felt, and let's keep this name. This is really unique. And we registered that company. But then I was not able to handle both Odilio and Bamboo. So a few months back, Odilio, I had come stepped out of Odilio, and now I'm completely into Bamboo Technologies. So now, if coming into Bamboo Technologies, I'm like, we are working on multiple projects. It could be a mobile app. We have developed various mobile applications, web applications, and very interesting projects have come up. One is social media. When you were talking about the Silkflow app, that's a social media app. So we have developed a social media app. And then we developed one project where using Python, it's like for the dentists, they can see how after the surgery the patient's teeth, how it looks like. So they want to see that. So for that, using Python, we have created a project. And then there was one project recently which we are working on it. That is something like all the ladies at home, they can cook food, and they can give homemade food, and we can, something like Swiggy, but Swiggy works on the hotel level. Here these guys are working on the homemade food which the ladies at home make. So once the menus are given, the ladies at home prepare the food and give it. Same Swiggy concept with the homemade food concept. So that's a beautiful idea that had come up. We are working on it on the web applications and the mobile applications. And so many interesting things have come up. Deal Showroom, it's one of our own project where we felt like the people who wanted to go and shop, nobody goes. Suppose if you want to buy a TV, what they do, they go and visit multiple shops, and then they see this model is this much, this model, and then they finally come up with one price. They see online prices, finally they come up and decide this is what they want to do. Everybody don't buy online, they want to go see the product and buy. But when they see the product, one shop will say 10k it is a discount, other shop will say 12k discount, or some other offers they will give. If you buy this is free or something like that. So we thought like we will go and find those offers and put it up in one place, so that when people go to shop, they will find out like what is going on. They'll decide where to go, what to buy, and then they go to that shop. So that's one product which we have come up. So many beautiful things have come up. I have also, yeah, one thing I'll tell you, that always I wanted to work on something which will give value. Whatever products I make should give value to people. So one project had come up, which is Onco. Onco is a virtual cancer hospital. So a person, you know, the journey of a cancer patient, how they suffer from it, the pain they undergo, and they don't know whether what the doctor is saying is right. They go and see a doctor, but they don't know whether that is right. So we have a virtual cancer hospital. It's a platform in which the cancer patients can find the best doctors, the best treatments, the best lab diagnostics. Everything is happening inside that. So I felt that is something which, as a service, I'm doing something good to the society, to the humanity. So all my thought is always I wanted to do something which is of value to the people, to the humanity. That is my first thing. So whenever I go to sleep, I'll always think, did I do anything of value? That is very important. So I'm working towards that. And yeah, so currently we don't have any office setup. That is my next step. Like we are planning for an office setup with our entire team. So that is my coming thing, what we are planning to do. And also I'm planning to work on green projects, and organic products, agriculture, where I can mix the technology with agriculture. Always when you have technology is very strong, so when you mix technology with something like this, that is a real great success. So that is what in my mind. So that is my future thing, what I am planning to work on. Yeah, that is how my journey had gone through. um, that's it I have to say. So, and I wanted to tell you that I have this habit of reading books. So I have read so many books, beautiful books, like Magic of Thinking Big, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, The Secret, which talks about the law of attraction. So many books. I am a very good, I love reading books. So I keep reading books. So these books had given me so much of positive energy in my thinking. How do I think? And if you think small, you become small. If you think big, you make it big. So always think big. Think that you are a trillionaire. You are going to make a trillion dollar project, or $1 trillion company are going to run. See, it's going to happen or not, that's different thing, but always think great. Don't think in small, think big. If you think big, you will at least come to this level. So that is one concept which I have learned. And always have a positive approach towards life. Don't think anything negative had happened. Don't think that, oh, this had happened, and stop your dreams there. Whenever you have a dream, you have to take it as a stepping stone. There will be success and failures. You know about Jack Ma, how many failures he had faced, and now he is very successful. So failures come. He had like 1,000 failures. So it's failures come, but that failure should be a stepping stone towards your next success. That is very important. And yeah, so that's something I would like to share. And there's something called law of attraction. Like what you think, that is what you attract. So that's why they say that always think positive and always think good. Good things are happening to me. All is good. All is well. Good things are happening to me, and I'm going to make this. So whenever you have a dream, it could be a small dream or a big dream, whatever it is. You have a dream, work towards your dream, and you think it with a positive, take it happiness, you do it with passion, do it with happiness, and it will really succeed. I also have I love art, so I also had this hobby of doing beautiful art pieces. I should have got those art pieces here to show you guys. What I do is, if I find anything, it could be a terracotta or it could be a wooden piece, anything, I'll start painting and decorating it beautifully. So a normal thing, I'll decorate it. So that is how I do, and I'm an Amazon seller also. I sell my, whenever I get time, I do some handicrafts work and I sell it on Amazon. But now I had two challenges in that. One is, if it is a terracotta, the problem is I'm not able to the logistics part is really difficult because it breaks. Two of my customers, they called me and said, this is so beautiful, but it came is broken. I felt so sad for that. So much of time I have put on that, making it so beautiful, and finally you see a beautiful piece broken, and that was really difficult. So that's the reason I am little bit slow on that, but I love doing it. If I don't have anything to do, I'll take my paints and I'll start doing my handicrafts work. That's something which I love to do. One of my hobby, I'm working on it. Yeah, that's it about me. And I'll advise one thing. I always have that deep inside me, the two professions that I respect the most. One is teachers, second is doctors. These two profession, the service that these people are giving is priceless. You can't price them. You go to a hospital, you pay the money, but that will not tell the amount of thing what they have done to us. And you go to a school or a college and you pay the fees, but that is not enough. It is priceless. It's a beautiful profession, teachers and doctors. I respect them the most. Whenever I see my teachers or any doctors, I just give my respect to them. I respect them so much because it's, you can't compare that. What they have given, you can't compare. That's so deep inside me. Just wanted to share that about the thing what I have in my heart. I would love to meet all my teachers starting from my school. I always think I want to meet all my teachers. um, yeah, that is one of my dream. I want to go and meet, once I make my name big, I have to go and meet all my teachers. That is one of my dreams. Yeah, that's it. I have, and few points I just noted down. I thought I would share those things with you. So the size of your success is determined by the size of your belief. So think little goals and expect little achievements. Think big goals and win big success. This is very important thing. This is what is told in this Magic of Thinking book by David Schwartz. Whenever you have time, you can just read this book. It's a beautiful thing what he has told in that book. So when you think little goals, you have only little achievements, but always think big goals, and then you get big success. If you don't believe it's possible to climb high or achieve great things, your behavior will remain that of an average person. It is all our belief system. If you think you can't do that, you will be like that. You will be an average person. So the how to do it always comes to the person who believes he can do it. So once he believes that I can do it, then how to do will automatically come. God will automatically show you that thing where how to do it. Everything will come. And creative thinking is simply finding new, improved ways to do anything. So, creative thinking is not that it's something you do on only on art or something like that. Creative thinking is simply finding new, improved ways to do anything. Something beautiful words I found. I thought I'll share it with you guys. And eliminate the word impossible from your thinking. There is nothing called impossible. Never feel that word that, oh, this is not possible, I can't do it. Eliminate that word, there's no impossible. Remove that word from your dictionary. Everything is possible. If you believe you can do it, it is possible. And always ask this before you begin the day. How can I improve? How can I do better? What I'm doing now, better than this, what can I do? Even when you go to sleep also, ask this question to yourself. How can I improve? How can I do better than this? So day by day, keep telling this to affirmations. There are some affirmations which you have to do yourself every day, morning and night. You have to tell these words to yourself. Day by day, I'm becoming better and better and better. So that is a very good practice you can have uh, to start your day and to end your day. So that's it I have from my side. I hope I gave my words meant something to you guys and it had motivated you and
Yes,
it was
ma'am.
interesting.
Thank you, Rihana.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
We
you,
are
ma'am.
very much admired by your speech, how you moved from a school child to full-fledged entrepreneur and shine in your life. What are all your motivates? Thank you,
Thank
Ma.
you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I think
Thank
it will be very useful to our students.
you. Sure, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity where I can express myself about my journey, and hope this had motivated you guys, and you have taken some step towards it. That's really a big success for me. Really, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Really, you really put that you are an example for the students regarding how to overcome challenges.
Yes.
And considering the way you achieve by coming with all the things in your life, you hope will be inspiration for our students to become an entrepreneur.
I'm not able to hear clearly.
It's just echoing, nothing,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
You
Okay, ma'am.
know, Miss Divya, I would like to thank Ms. Divya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, to propose vote of thanks.
On behalf of Department of Computer Science, Dasimi V. Abdul Kader College for Women, Kilakarai, I feel privileged and glad to propose vote of thanks in this beautiful occasion. I take an immense pleasure in extending my sincere thanks to our principal, Dr. S. Sumaya, for her continuous support in all our activities. Next, I extend my sincere gratitude to Dr. M. S. Irfan Ahmad, Director, Research and Industry Institute Relations, who has been the driving force behind this whole process. I wholeheartedly thanks to Dr. P. Sendil Kumari, Head in Charge, Department of Computer Science, for her guidance and appreciation in all our academic matters. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I am very much thankful to our today's resource person, Miss R.J. Regna, alumna 1998 to 2001, co-founder and CTO, Odila Labs Private Limited, Bangalore, co-founder and COO, Bamboo Technology LLP, for sharing your experiences in very motivational way, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Next, I am happy to express my thanks to our department faculty members for their moral support and guidance. Finally, I would like to convey my deep gratitude to all the participation for your participation and support. Once again, thank you all.
Mahira, what about feedback?
And the student, the feedback form is posted in the chat box. Please fill it.
All of you fill the feedback form and leave the meeting link. Thank you, Rihana. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for your
Thank you.
wonderful motivational talk.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Bye.
Students, bye, ma.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Students, after filling the feedback only, you should leave. Otherwise, you won't get the certificate.
Ma'am, feedback link, group link. Feedback link is posted in the chat box. Okay, ma'am.